We interrupt this broadcast to say subscribe to Mindharbour Podcast on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube, and also Patreon. So please do so now. Goodbye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mindharbour. This is episode 22, I believe. Yeah, 22. And today I'm only joined with Martin because Jonathan is working and Hannah is not good. She's pretty sick.
Very, very sick. That's right. And I don't know if I have the flu too or not, but it's that H2N3 that's been going around.
Yeah,
That's the version the version number we're on now. It's H2N3.
remember when it was just simple H1N1?
Yeah, simpler times.
Yeah.
Or
I
it would
miss
be like
the days.
iPod, or the iPhone will have like the H13N14.
Oh God.
Uh,
Can you
I hope not.
imagine? I don't
It just
think
gets
Tim Cook will
progressively
be
worse
made.
over time.
Tim Cook just like, all right, we're gonna make all of our operating systems after COVID. COVID-19 dash, the beta variant,
Just like the way
Omicron, iPhone Omicron.
the iPhone Omega.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty sick. I'd want to buy those.
But it'd be like the
Those,
Omicron 1 for like 10 years, and every year it'd be like Omicron 2, Omicron 3, Omicron 4. So you'd eventually have 10 Omicron variants. Mm-hmm.
That sounds like Tony Stark making up his robot version names.
I don't know.
That's,
I don't know.
yeah, this one's a tough one. The H3N2, or is it the H2N3? I
I
guess the H3N2
3
is the
and
more
2.
common one right now. It's been going all around Toronto, so we had a couple people at my work, sick, wearing masks. Hannah's been super sick the last 5 days. I'm not sure if I have it because I've got a lot of brain fog and a headache, but no coughing yet. Just a bit of a stuffy nose. But
Mm.
it's bearable.
Your body might be
I'm hoping
fighting for its life right now to fight it off,
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the fatigue that gets me the most.
Yeah.
Being so it reminds me of COVID actually. Getting COVID, just feeling so tired.
Uh, I swear I almost fucking died when I got COVID the last time. Oh my God.
Mm.
When did you get COVID last? Was it the time you got really sick?
Uh, I had a pretty bad flu when I went to Calgary in September, but I think
Mm-hmm.
the last time I got COVID was like no, I guess not last year because it's in New Year's now, but last year, 2024,
Mm-hmm.
sometime during then probably November-ish or February, one of the winter months.
Dude, I was just gonna say that was the exact same time. Like 2 years ago in November, I got COVID, and it had been like 2 years since I had got the shot, so I was like still in that stage where I'm like, is my body fighting this off okay or not? Dude,
Yeah.
2 days into that, I was like, oh my God. It was the worst. It felt like strep like times 10. I don't know what the hell variant I got, but that one
Yeah.
in November just destroyed me. Yeah, and for like, I don't know, 2, 3, actually almost the whole year after that, I was just constantly getting sick with everything. I could not get
Mhm.
away from it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do not wish that on my worst enemy. For 2 weeks I
Same.
was like in bed like thinking I was maybe having to go to the hospital. Like a few times I was
Yeah.
like, oh schmangies, I should probably go to the hospital right now, but didn't because I
Uh,
didn't want to wake up my mom. Mom, drive me to the hospital.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
such a hassle
And
getting to the hospital.
and you're so tired, and you're like,
Exactly. You can't think straight to start with. It's like, am I gonna get there? Gonna make me wait like 5 hours in the waiting room where
yeah,
I'm already in bed? Or how did they even help you at the hospital at that point? Give you more Tylenol?
yeah, I know. Are they gonna make me a test subject on some weird stuff? Because I got a
Yeah,
weird COVID variant that only I
true.
got. I'm the now
Sounds like too.
I'm patient zero. on this new COVID variant. Dude, it was
Yeah.
awful. It was so bad. Yeah. I haven't gotten too sick since then, though. Cross my fingers. I really
Mm.
hope, this year's been okay. I haven't been too
Yeah.
bad. But yeah,
That's
last
good.
year was brutal, man.
Mm.
Brutal.
Okay. Were you like very tired when you got COVID?
Oh, God, yeah.
Fatigued?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Takes the energy out of you. Like there are normal colds that just you're just sniffling and like coughing and it's just an annoyance, but then there are flus that are the opposite. They just make you so tired. It's like, why? Like, how am I even functioning?
Yeah.
How am I even making decisions right now? That's how I feel right now. And the
Yeah.
last couple of days. But I'm glad it hasn't been. It's only been that. It's the worst when you got the mental symptoms and the coughing, the runny nose that never stops.
Yep.
That's about the last I got sick, September. So I guess once a year. If I am sick right now, that's once a year. Hopefully I don't get sick the rest of the 11 months of the year.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe this will be the first and only.
I'm in the same boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking winter, man. Every time. Oh, I've been shoveling for a week straight. Like,
Hmm.
since I saw you last, I've been basically shoveling constantly. I will
Mm.
go out, shovel, then I'll go inside and look outside before I even, get my boots off and the front walk's covered. I'm like, this is futile. So yeah, I've gone out probably on average 3 times a day for about an hour and a half to 2 hours to shovel,
Mm.
and yeah, I keep having to do it. It's insane. The amount of snow that
Yeah,
has dropped is like infuriating.
it is.
It's not snowing right
I'm
now, but
glad.
fuck, man, it's been a week.
Yeah. That's one thing. I mean, there's pros and cons. I miss the being able to build snowmen, the nice packing snow that we got in Waterloo, but here in Mississauga, it's being by the lake. I love that snow never lasts for more than a day or two. It either just gets cleared up right away or in with the sunlight or it melts into ice and that's the worst. So that's the one you gotta avoid.
Yeah, it's
But
been
other than
layers
that,
of ice pack underneath snowfall and then freeze and then just like more wet snow. It's been brutal.
yeah. Do you
Heavy.
have one of those? Yeah, have you? Do you have a plastic shovel or a
Mhm.
metal one?
A piece of crap plastic one. I was thinking of maybe getting a snowblower, but like a cheap one. They've got some pretty good, electric ones now that are pretty small and just I mean, it's a stretch calling them a snowblower. It's basically electric snow thrower, where it
Mm.
basically you can do small little patches and it throws snow. So you can just push it and it's light enough. It's like a shovel, but just electrical powered. So I'm thinking of getting one of those because the shovel I have is like at least 20 years old. Like I
Oh,
remembered
okay.
having that shovel as a kid,
Yeah.
and that yeah. So
That's
it's like at
so it's. I mean,
least
it must
20
be a good
years old.
shovel in that case.
Dude, the bottom is
Just
all like curled up now. Like the plastic is all curled up because like when you're
oh yeah.
shoveling snow, especially on uneven ground and concrete and brick, um,
Hmm.
like our stupid driveway,
Yeah.
it's getting to the point now where I should get a new shovel. But it's been my shovel for 20 years, I guess. It's
Mm.
worked. It just sucks.
I mean, it's other than the curling. I mean, that's natural wear, but it hasn't broken in half. This shaft hasn't come disassembled.
Nope.
The shovel we've had, I think we've gone through. I've lived here 5 years now, and we've gone through like we've broken two shovels. One just split straight in half along the shovel, so cheap plastic, and the other, um, the shaft kind of split.
How do you shovel?
I think that the way a normal person shovels,
Uh-huh. Describe how
whatever
you
whatever
shovel.
I
The,
hold close to the bottom with my left hand, and I push more with my right hand, then I lift it up and pour it over. I must have hit some kind of ice blockage, and that's what, like the Titanic. Just you didn't see it underneath the snow, but it didn't have.
Do you ever like
And
stab yourself in the stomach? Stab yourself in the stomach. Say that 3 times fast. Um,
stab yourself in the
with the
stomach, stab
shovel.
yourself.
With the shovel.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If I'm not
Yeah.
paying attention, just try to
So
get the
you.
job done quick.
No offense, but that's how a child shovels snow.
That's how I do when I'm very tired. I just
Or going
have it
quick.
in front of my
Yeah.
stomach. Yeah, yeah. Or going quick.
I.
But one thing my old neighbor left behind was like this weird triangle. It's like a excavator looking shovel
Okay.
with two bars on either side.
Okay.
So it's
It's
kind of hard to
like
explain, but like
that
the handle
for the blade.
for the blade. No, it's like I guess it's like imagine the excavator shovel, like that shovels mud and dirt out of a pit usually,
Yeah.
but it's like that shape. So it's not like a
Oh.
curve at all. It's just
What?
like a triangular. It's like a triangular prism,
Is it?
like a prism
Uh
of
huh.
that you shine light through,
Uh huh.
but with one side open to catch the snow.
Okay.
And the bars are like there's two bars, not one, and they just join in the middle at the top. So it's like an
Oh.
upside down U.
Okay. Like kind
That's
of.
how it goes.
I see. I see.
Yeah, that's been really helpful because that thing's huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like three or four the times the amount of snow that a normal shovel could handle.
Yeah. People are having to buy those really long roof shovel things. You know those like super long 60-foot shovels with the upside down one, so you can kind of throw it on and then pull down all the snow. There's so much
Oh yeah,
snow in KW, people are having to buy that because their roofs are at like risk of collapsing because there's so much snow. Like
didn't even
my neighbor
notice
had
it.
to buy one. He's like, I
Yeah,
have to get this off because like this is bad.
yeah.
My grandfather's always had to do it because he has a almost a flat roof over his kitchen. Um,
Oh yeah.
so it's almost like level. But
Weird.
that's the
So it's
problem,
like
right? With roofs, with a lot of snowpack. Uh,
yeah.
if there's a lot of accumulation, it's obviously going to pack in certain areas, right? And then if there's enough of it, it's going to be heavy enough to go right through. So
Hmm.
yeah, every winter my
It's true.
grandfather has had to do that, but now
Yeah.
almost everyone in the city is at risk, including me.
Man.
I should probably look at the roof. I think so. On us, we've got heating coils, like heating wires, just before our eaves trough. So
Hmm.
because we have an A-frame, the snow kind of packs up at the end of the A-frame over the eaves trough, and then eventually, if the snowpack becomes big enough, it'll just break the eaves trough right off. Or if there's like a big enough icicle, it'll just pull the the eaves trough right off, and then you've got even more issues, right? So when we
Has
moved
that
in,
happened before?
no, thank God, because we've got the heating coils, right?
Oh yeah.
We just have to remember to plug that thing in every winter. So I think it's plugged in. I gotta
Uh,
check, but yeah,
the things we got to do in Canada.
yeah,
You guys don't experience this in the States or
yeah.
in most countries, but
They,
it's like
they
we got U.S. architecture, but Canadian weather.
we've
We gotta
got
have a bunch of we got what?
British architecture.
More British, you think?
Yeah, dude, our whole country was built in British architecture. Like,
We got a little bit of American too.
well, in Toronto, yeah, because it's modern. Most of the construction. Well, even no, go downtown Toronto. There's like how firehouses that are like 400 years old or something. Like,
Sure.
it's like yeah, a lot of Canada, especially Ottawa, was built by the British. Well,
Right, right. Yeah,
right?
those older buildings, yeah, you're right. But the modern buildings, like modern houses being built now,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, they was a problem.
Because it's cheap. It's cheap to build.
Yeah,
Doesn't last as
exactly. Cheap
long,
to
but
build.
it's easy to put up and it's cheap to build.
Just get those materials shipped over the border from the States.
Yeah, don't get me started. Speaking of the
Or
states,
oh, yeah, speaking of the States, what's going on down there?
They fucking kidnapped Maduro.
They took him hostage.
Headlines: kidnapped Maduro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. Sean and I were like talking about it all day yesterday. I was hanging out with him, and dude, like literally every other conversation was like, "What the fuck? They kidnapped
Yeah.
Maduro." Like, and just
Out of
took
the
over
blue.
the what? It's insane.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about Venezuela for a long time on this podcast. Almost every other episode we talk a little bit. But I didn't kind of expect something like this to happen. Dude, I saw a video of like F-16s at night dropping some kind of ordnance on a Venezuelan town. I couldn't verify it, just because I saw it like not even half an hour ago. Um,
Hmm.
but my God, like, so they said that they've actually done large scale strikes for one, right? And that blew me away. And the fact that they just waltzed right in and just handcuffed Maduro, threw him on a plane, is insane to me. And now they're trying to try him in U.S. courts and his wife. So,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, we can get into the details of it. So, on January 3rd, 2026, wow, by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Before we get too deep into it,
We forgot
Happy
about that. Yeah.
Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year.
It's 2026. Off to a great start. Good God.
Much like another January, not many years ago.
Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. Lord save us. January
It's
3rd,
always
2020.
Januaries.
Yeah, I know. 2026, U.S. military forces carried out a large-scale strike and special grounds operations action in Venezuela, reportedly including strikes on military targets around Caracas, and then captured President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores. They were flown out to the U.S. and are now in custody in Brooklyn, New York, awaiting court appearances. The official U.S. statement: the Trump administration described this as a combined law enforcement plus military operation intended to seize Maduro under long-standing U.S. criminal indictments dating back to 2020 and updated more recently. Maduro and others were indicted in federal court on narco-terrorism conspiracy, conspiracy to import cocaine into the U.S., and weapons/violent criminal charges, each carrying decades to life in prison under U.S. law. Who's in charge of Venezuela right now? Well, Vice President Delcy Rodriguez and sectors of the Venezuelan government and military denounced the U.S. actions, calling Maduro the legitimate president and asserting he is an acting head of state inside Venezuela. So the Venezuelan officials are not happy about this, of course. It would be kind of crazy to be like, is war about to happen? We're getting surrounded with, warships and everything. And then all of a sudden your country goes black and you start getting, reports of bombs. And then they tell you, oh yeah, our president's been kidnapped. He's no longer in the country. He's being flown on Air Force One or whatever the hell they flew him on right now as we speak. It's like, what? Who's running the country? The kidnappers? No.
Yeah.
We lost.
Leave Delcy in charge.
It's over.
Oh, jeez. That quick. What a
Hold on, I need a
effort.
little break.
That's insane, though. And like, we kind of knew this was coming because of all the
Yep.
little small actions, like the boats and the bombings, but just came kind of out of nowhere, kind of.
Well,
Like I
what's
haven't seen.
amazing to me is like we were talking 2 weeks ago about them seizing the oil tanker, and I was like, my prediction is, they keep seizing more oil tankers and then eventual war. This
Yeah.
was not on my, bingo card for Venezuela. Fucking
Yeah.
Maduro getting kidnapped like a fucking, anyway, it's
Yeah,
insane.
just like a Bin Laden.
Yeah.
We're just going straight to the center.
Yeah, but even Bin Laden was harder to catch. This is
Yeah,
Venezuela we're
exactly.
talking about. Anyway,
Yeah.
I saw a fucking meme of a reel on, I can't remember, probably Instagram, and he's like, uh, President Trump, me as a Canadian, I am making a desperate plea to please kidnap Mark Carney. Mark Carney is a big bad man. He does lots of drug trafficking over the U.S. border. Get him, get him, get him.
Yeah. Who is this?
Just a random dude on
Oh.
Instagram. I just
Oh.
found it really funny. He's like, please, from the bottom of my heart, I need this. Get Carney.
Yeah.
Kidnap Carney.
There's some crazy theories on Carney out there. I talked with one
Yeah.
lady but last week or 2 weeks ago. This is a nice way to end off my new year.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a 20-minute conversation on how, she's convinced that Mark Carney is Justin Trudeau's uncle, and that's why he was elected. And I
What
was like,
in...
really? Yeah.
Why do
It's like, where'd you
people...
see this?
If you want to know where he's from, why don't you look at his fucking track record? Where did he work?
Yeah.
Where did he go to school? How long did he work and go to school there? Oh my God! Now he's the fucking CEO of whatever it is. Black, not BlackRock. I don't know that investment firm.
Yeah. What
Uh,
was I forget.
yeah, I can't
JP
remember.
Morgan?
No, it's his own. It's like BlackRock, but I can't remember.
Brookfield.
Brookfield, thank you. Brookfield. Then he was also the finance minister of England and the bank director or something, very very high up in the
Hmm.
ministry over there, and fucking destroyed their economy. And he's doing it now to us. So if you really want to
Hmm.
know where he's from, look at his background. You dup fucks. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Right. All these theories just, it's like, what is the purpose? What, like, what does this
It's
achieve? Thinking that Carney is Trudeau's uncle or Obama is Muslim or Indian or whatever.
It's to
To
obfuscate.
focus on the real
It's
issues. Yeah.
it's psyops. It's them throwing bullshit out there so you as a lame duck see the first thing and you're like, "Oh, that makes sense, kind of, maybe, not really at all, but I'm going to believe it and parrot it." And then,
Hmm.
you sound like a fucking moron every time you open your mouth. Not you, but like people like that. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
you've
exactly.
done no
Get all
research on any of this, and you're saying, okay, yes, Trudeau's father is what is it, Fidel Castro? What the
yeah.
what the fuck? Who? This is like CIA 101. You just
Yeah.
throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Obfuscate the hell out of everything, and then make people go crazy by looking at all this stuff, because you keep your eye off the ball. Like,
Exactly.
oh my
I think
God.
some people, I don't know if it's Facebook or just cookies in general, they just, browse one thing and then they join a couple Facebook groups and then they see like a bunch of news on one topic, read it over and over again. They're like, oh, like that's all I'm seeing, so it must be what's true, what's right. And they don't realize that by, continuing to interact with those groups or articles that they just have on their phone repeat that back to them, just parrot. It's like a, what would you call it? Not a black hole, but like a,
Mind.
there's a word, there's a word for it that I'm thinking of that I'm a bit too foggy to
Yeah,
remember right now.
I'm tired too.
Feedback loop.
Yeah. Feedback loop
Yeah.
or mind well.
Mind well, yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one too.
you're welled
I
in your
think
opinions.
yeah, exactly.
You're
It's an
pigeonholed
thing.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the internet can be very good at that.
Mhm.
It's
Dude,
getting better at it.
there's some pretty good like evidence that the internet was pretty much a psyop from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's some
See
really
how?
crazy like studies back in the day for CIA. I can't remember who did these studies, but it was basically on obfuscation and psychological operations with a large amount mass of people. So like basically, yeah, brainwashing on a mass scale without completely brainwashing. It's like basically making people think they're making the right choice when they're really not. They're just bandwagoning onto other things. Can't remember what it was called. It's like the snowball effect or something. Basically, he came up with this theory, and then yeah, like ever since then, like the the internet has just become like this data hoarding center and like this complete algorithm Blackwell where you're just seeing like conspiracy theories all the time or, things that make you feel good, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like there's no like intellectual conversations happening. There is still, but like back in the day, you can understand
Mhm.
like there was like a lot of blogs about science and going very deep, and a
Yeah,
lot of there still is, but it's just not as mainstream as it used to be. Yeah, man.
exactly. Like
CIA, they shut that shit
forums.
down. Like they don't want
Yeah,
you thinking on your own and then like
true.
talking with other people about it. They want to feed you what to think, and don't talk to anyone about it, because if you do, you start, you think you're going crazy, or people start thinking you go crazy. It's a perfect loop of psychosis.
Yeah.
They're trying to induce psychosis with information, essentially. It's
Hmm.
crazy. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, there
Like
is like evidence, but not a lot of evidence. So because I haven't looked too deep into that, but I did look into that one
there is
deep.
that really interesting theory about how Ghislaine Maxwell was managing most of like the world news subreddit on Reddit, maybe
Really?
some other news too. Yeah. That, have you read about this or no?
No.
Okay, so it's like I first heard about this half an hour ago, but or half a month, half a year ago, but I see posts about it from 5, 7, even 8 years ago, being like, who is this username U/Maxwell Hill back when Ghislaine Maxwell wasn't as popular?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see where'd that link go? Uh,
Could be different Maxwell. I mean, I
it
don't know.
could be, but here's the thing. Like its account was active if I remember right. The account was active, almost every day for a while and until she was taken into prison for like 1 or 2 days, and then it was silent for those 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
but
They check
posted
the
every day
activity
for
and stuff.
14 years. Yeah, all posting stopped after June 30th, 2020, and 2 days after that, July 2nd, she was arrested. July 2nd. So the timing is exact. It looks
That's
like someone was
insane.
physically unable to post almost every day for 14 years until her arrest.
Holy
Um,
shit.
his
Maybe
name
it
is
is her.
Maxwell Hill. Yeah, and Ghislaine Maxwell grew up at Headington Hill Hall, which was nicknamed Maxwell Hill after her father, Robert Maxwell.
Hmm.
Speaking of Robert Maxwell, I think he was some kind of media, not tycoon, but
He was
um, maybe he's half
uh
Czech. That's interesting.
he was a Mossad agent too. I'm pretty
Oh yeah,
sure. I don't know if that's like officially the thing, but that's the narrative right now that they're trying to push. Like basically, Ghislaine Maxwell's father was deep, deep, deep in the Mossad, and she kind of learned his ways essentially. His boat
I
that he
see.
died on, suspiciously out in international waters, he fell overboard. Apparently, I think that's the narrative as well. Um, he named it the Lady Ghislaine, or something like
Oh
that.
wow.
He named it after his daughter, and she
Yeah,
was his favorite daughter. She would do everything with him. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, a lot of people have speculated that he was basically running this, blackmail pedophile ring for the Mossad before Ghislaine, and Ghislaine was kind of the catalyst for the whole Epstein stuff. So there's more evidence that's coming out, and all those pictures that have come out. There's a lot of like pictures that are not even dated, and they don't have like a lot of knowledge on where they're taken, who took them, all that kind of stuff. But the files are super interesting because there's so many of them that are still being picked over, and a lot of them are not redacted properly, as we
Yeah.
came to find, which is another insane development. I wonder why. That seems very interesting to me. You know, whether they did it on purpose or they did it by accident, it doesn't matter. It's still the U.S. federal government I don't trust them as far as I could fucking throw them. So anyway, I'm
Hmm.
still
What do you
on the.
mean not redacted properly?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Oh, so
I heard
basic.
about like a Trump photo being taken down and put back up or something, but
No,
that's about it.
so there was a deadline. I want to say December 24th or 25th, where the federal government was basically they had to release all the files by law. I believe it was a Senate. We interrupt this broadcast to say subscribe to Mindharbour Podcast on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube, and also Patreon. So please do so now. Goodbye. Incursion where they had to.
Oh yeah.
And that's everything that they had, whether it's redacted or not, and that was the deadline. So they released it, and a lot of it was like completely blacked out. But like whoever did the redactions for it, they messed up pretty bad because you can literally like scroll over it, like highlight the text, and
Right.
it's there. You can see exactly
Yeah.
everything. But then others are very well redacted, where like names are blacked out and you can't get it. And but others are like not just the select one, but you can also just move the black bar over, or just like make it translucent, and you can see like through the black bar. Like whoever did
Hmm.
it did a horrible job at redacting those documents.
So funny.
And there's
Just
a
like
lot, a
highlighting it in
lot.
Google Docs, putting a black background over it.
Yeah,
It's like that old trick where you're trying to fill up the word count for a middle school document that you could go back. Like you could only get away with this back in the 2000s, but just make the text white at the end.
yeah.
Put a bunch of fake words. Yeah,
Yeah. It's like
that's
trying to make
insane.
an underline in a document, like name and then underline, and you just put in,
Yeah.
bottom, what is it? Bottom bracket? I can't even remember. You just do that over and over again so it looks like a line. You don't actually put a line in. It's like
Oh
that
yeah.
kind of level of document creation. But anyway,
Mm.
so there's going to be more and more information that comes out about that, but there's a lot
Yeah,
in there that's interesting. And again,
that
like
is interesting. But
this is the federal government releasing this, so trust it as much as you want to.
it's a crazy place. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of big organizations with too many people doing whatever they're doing, and not having enough, people double checking their work, and then people like Ghislaine or Epstein or Trump doing his thing, just pushing through, causing huge changes and huge ripple effects.
Well,
But I was gonna, s-
go for it.
yeah, I was gonna say that Ghislaine's father, Robert Maxwell. So people are saying like she had that Reddit account for 14 years since 2006, right? That's
Hmm.
pretty early on in the world of the internet. And then she was one of the top moderators on r/World News.
Hmm.
And it's like, why would she be so interested in news, eh? And
Right.
what we see on alternative news outlets that aren't traditional news companies. But her father was, I mean, he was a media tycoon, so he was
Mhm.
he owned Mirror Group newspapers, which published six British newspapers. Um, Bought that for over 113 euros or pounds in 1984,
Mhm.
and a couple others: the Daily Mirror, Sunday People, Scottish Daily Record. Um, so
Yeah, so he was
yeah, I
huge
mean,
media
he was huge,
tycoon.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
newspaper, yeah, and a tycoon.
Well,
So I mean, if and then Gillian was what like you mentioned, she was his favorite daughter. So kind of seemed to have learned a lot from him.
oh,
And then we
absolutely.
see, yeah.
Did you know she was
Uh,
a submarine pilot and a
no,
helicopter pilot?
no
She
way.
she was the one who would bring like high-level people from the airport to Little St. James on their private helicopter. She would drive it.
Wow. Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's
She knew
insane.
like a crazy amount of languages too.
Yeah.
She was the brains of the operation, 100%. Jeffrey was just
Hmm.
a freak. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you want to hear more about this?
yeah, yeah.
The
Please.
Reddit there. So there was that June 30th where it finally stopped after she was arrested, and I don't think she's posted since then. But other suspicious gaps were after her mother's death in 2013, during the 2011 Kleiner Perkins party. Um,
Whatever that is.
was at least aware of. Yeah, was confirmed to be present by former Reddit CEO Ellen Pao. So that party shows Reddit leadership at the time was at least aware of her. The
Huh.
former Reddit CEO Ellen Pao was at that party in 2011. And so the account itself was a lead mod of world news, r/technology, r/politics, r/science, r// Europe, uplifting news, celebrities, and many more. So just over a very big uh, overview of global discourse
Yeah,
on
that's
Reddit,
it's
which is
crazy.
insane. So that's all just her most public accounts. We can only imagine what else she's doing on other accounts, other news sites,
Oh
other
God, I
relationships.
don't wanna. Ugh. But
Yeah,
someone else, please. Yes, look into that. Get the metadata.
maybe.
I would love that. But I don't want to see it.
Yeah, the account repeatedly posted about age of consent laws, often citing obscure countries, and also posted articles defending the legality of child exploitation material, and criticized that they were overzealous child protection laws. Blog posts are you're just like, these aren't normal discussion points for the average Redditor. No kidding.
Yeah, they're talking about, eugenics is not that bad. And you're like, who is this fucking person on Reddit? This is just Ghislaine
Yeah,
Maxwell, just like spouting crazy bullshit.
yeah,
Oh my God, that's nuts. I
it is nuts.
Oh, see, this is why this whole thing just makes me super uncomfortable. Did you hear about his other properties?
No.
He's got a ranch in Texas that was like something like, I don't know, fucking massive, huge, 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 huge. I think El Toro or something like that. I can't remember, but it's massive, and he's got like fracking situation set up. He's got like a bunch of little cabins out in the woods. He's got like a landing pad and a helipad, and then a massive mansion. And yeah, so like this, yeah, it's crazy. The schematics of that were released, so like you can see like kind of the schematics. Um, it's nuts. There's not a lot on that specific property, but it was sold in an undisclosed amount to someone who was anonymous. So someone owns
Oh,
his ranch now.
oh,
Very weird. And
that
then
is very weird.
yeah, and then also his New York place. He got it from I believe Les Wexner. Um, and he or maybe I can't remember it. He was doing some financing for a really really rich billionaire. Um,
Hmm.
and he basically on paper gave Jeffrey Epstein like a $70 million mansion in downtown Manhattan, New York, like for free. Like why? What is going on?
Yeah.
Dude, this guy has like zero education basically. Came out of nowhere. Was a teacher at the college. I can't remember. Oh man, I'm just losing dropping the ball on all these names today. But a really
That New
weird
Year's
college.
fog.
I know I'm tired. All the snow has just crushed me. But yeah, some weird college. And he was basically put into that position too. So like every step of him is just like a lot of weird stuff, you know? Go dating back to like fucking 1990s, even earlier.
Hmm.
Yeah. That whole thing is bizarre.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I have to see what'll come out with the rest of the documents as they come out. Are they still coming out?
I think there's
Was it?
more, yeah. But there's so much to sift through too for the second dump. Um It's really
So
the
what was
more
that deadline?
pictures I'm interested in. Obviously, I
Same.
want to see some, actual documents for court documents on people who have, like, witness testimonies and things like that. I would love to see. Um, but it's the pictures. I want to know where they're taken, when they're taken, who they're taken by, and for what purpose. Because that's really where it gets interesting to me. Um, but a lot of people were talking about, like, a lot of the photos in the latest dump, weren't necessarily, like, linked to child trafficking in general. They just kind of threw people in there. So there's these
Right.
two guys doing a business deal, and Jeffrey Epstein walking behind them, and they're all, having a laugh or something, and he's holding up a page, and on the page, it's just a simple business plan. They're, like,
Oh, I
going
see.
over it. There's, like, what. And the person, apparently, Jeffrey did not like at all. The guy holding
Hmm.
up, I can't remember who it is. Again, dropping the ball on names today.
It's all good.
But yeah, I don't
Makes
know.
it tough.
There's got to be
Yeah.
more
I mean,
context. Like,
yeah. I mean, it is a lot of data to go through. So I mean, no matter how much people you got, it does take a lot of time to cross-check, double-check,
yep,
and review all those documents.
yep,
And I'm sure there's like maybe there are some intentional red herrings there as well to throw us casual investigators off track.
yep, yep, for
Uh,
sure. There's always red
it was
herrings.
fascinating.
And that's the problem,
Yeah.
is, like, what do you believe nowadays? For things like conspiracies, well, Jeffrey Epstein's not a conspiracy anymore. Anyone who tells you that's a conspiracy, you smack them right in the face and say, "Wake the fuck up, you dumb fuck retard." Um,
Yeah. That's
I should probably
the
bleep that
largest.
out. But you know what? No, Jeffrey Epstein did awful children things, or
Yeah.
things to children. I'm not bleeping shit. If anyone
True.
thinks they need to, like, somehow defend conspiracy, like, by the government, like, defend the government on something like this, fuck you. Get your head examined.
It's it took a couple of years, but we finally got all of um the proof, the evidence
Yeah,
that we needed
and not
after a
everything.
long time.
We're not
Not
done
everything,
yet.
not yet.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like pivot back to this after half an hour, but so what's going like back to the Maduro kidnapping?
Yeah,
They got
so
his
we
wife
got so
too?
distracted. Fucking Epstein, let's go!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes, yes. Well, okay,
So
so
like what is this being next?
why?
They have
What do you mean? Like,
yeah.
what
I'm
happens
just seeing
next?
this. Yeah, what happens next from here? And I'm just laughing because I just finally saw that Twitter post for the first time. I guess this was yesterday, so I don't feel too guilty
From
for
Trump?
being out of the loop. Yeah, from Trump, just Maduro standing there with a bottle of water. Why, why did he post that? This is it's such a weird reality that we live in,
I know.
where just Nicholas Maduro on board the USS Iwo Jima, just he's in
Maduro.
sweatpants. Just put him in a little sweatpants, sweat coat, blindfold.
This time,
Wow.
instead of like Osama with beautiful dogs, we're gonna get you with beautiful human beings. Special operations, the best in the world.
Best, the very
Please,
best.
no! President Trump! Where you're going, you're not gonna like it. It's very dark. It's very wet.
But I
Just
promise
like
we
your
won't grab
drug
you.
traffickers in the ocean.
It's
After
so
we blew
terrible,
up
very
your
terrible.
boats, we're gonna blow up
Exactly.
your balls in a CIA interrogation room.
Be very terrible, very terrible. He's a terrible guy.
Not the
Almost as
best.
terrible as Hitler, but not quite as terrible, but possibly as terrible as Hitler.
Dude, he hates Maduro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
So
surprised if he just, like, got, like, one ball shot in when he was, like, blindfolded and be like, "Bleh, that's
yeah.
for being a dick, Maduro. Have a good flight."
Oh
He's just
man.
like, "Oh!" Just straight, like, uppercut to the balls.
Yeah. Are these um accusations like are they fully legitimate though? That Maduro was corrupt, that he ran all these trafficking efforts, or is there some source of potentially
Well,
over exaggeration here?
absolutely. This is huge. Um, let's just go for implications for Venezuela for now. Um, they're gonna have to reconstruct their whole governance, unless the CIA has completely infiltrated Venezuela's, political structure and governance structure, which is a goddamn good chance by at this point. If they're able to just pluck Maduro from like his residence,
Yeah.
without the military or special operations units within Venezuela doing anything and reacting, and his intelligence like reacting, that's
Yeah.
insane to me. That's unbelievable. They must have woke him up in his sleep and just immediately fucking knocked him out, or just I don't even know what they did. I would love to know what they
Yeah.
did.
Do we know yet?
No,
We don't
it's
have
not been
details on
released.
this?
We
Like,
don't.
was
It's
it a
been
helicopter? The
I d-
USS Iwo Jima?
I all we know is that
Crazy.
he's been kidnapped from Venezuela and put onto USS Iwo Jima, and then probably a plane and flown to the United States in one night. Um,
Yeah.
So Venezuela now faces pretty much economic collapse, institutional breakdown, and reconstruction challenges. Their oil and resources is the U.S. has already signaled interest in controlling and collecting and developing Venezuela's oil infrastructure. We called that ages ago. We were like,
Mhm.
"There's no reason this is for drug trafficking. This is for the oil. Let's be honest, right?" I mean, it's fucking Iraq all over again. Uh,
Yeah.
the U.S.
But
has
closer
signaled,
this time. It's
yeah,
on this side of the world.
yeah, northern hemisphere, yeah. The U.S. has signaled a highly controversial strategy with economic and geopolitical implications. So, for international order, norms of sovereignty has been crushed, which I agree. Unilateral captures of heads of state become perceived as actionable by powerful states, smaller nations may feel more insecure and act more erratically, and also may try to do the same thing to other nations, right? Just kidnap the fucking leader and say, we have it now.
Yeah. I'm the captain now.
Re-
Literally what the US did.
That's what Trump
He's
said
like, I
after he
mean,
fucking sacked Maduro. Look at me. I am the captain now. Look at
yeah,
me.
no,
I
no,
am the captain now.
yeah.
Holy
He
fuck.
said, a quote from yesterday: "No nation in the world could achieve what America has achieved yesterday, or frankly, in a short period of time. We're going to run the country." So he literally said, "We are the captains now. It's our country now, overnight."
Wasn't his like New Year's Eve wish was like, I wish joy and peace to the world. Peace to the world. That's what I wish for. And then just fucking bombs Venezuela like 24 hours
Yeah,
later. Like, dude, what you just said? Like, what the fuck?
yeah. Oh man.
He's such a
And getting
hypocrite.
the wife too to make sure that you know they
Why'd the
gotta
wife had to
they
go?
can't just they can't well yeah for a psyop like for make sure that they can't just rescue Maduro because he'd
Mm,
still be under control if it's not the wife. You got to rescue both at the same time.
for
And who else
information.
for information to make sure that Maduro complies. I don't even know if he has any kids.
We got to get through this.
How they're
For
doing.
U.S. law and
Yeah.
policy, this sets a precedent where U.S. may be more willing to use military force tied to criminal prosecutions. Something critics say could entangle U.S. forces in many more conflicts and many more ways. Bottom line, capture of Nicolas Maduro, a sitting head of state, and his transfer to U.S. soil for trial shatters many diplomatic, legal, and historic norms. It opens a major geopolitical crisis, potentially reshaping Latin American relations, tests international law, and creates a high stakes legal prosecution in U.S. courts that will be watched globally. This is a I'm still in shock, to be honest. This is like the kind of stuff like what Russia would do, like this like the old USSR. Same even now with Russia nowadays. They just pluck you off the streets, no trial, nothing, throw you in jail, like easy, right? No, the states are doing it on a global scale to fucking head of state leaders that they just don't like and they want the
Mhm.
resources of. Do you know what kind of precedent he just set? That is
Yeah,
scary.
it's an insane precedent,
Like this
and
development,
it definitely changes. This will historically change the global view of America,
I
like talks on peace, on trade.
well
Who wants to
this
deal with
this shows the world
yeah,
that nobody can trust the states officially. Like that they
yeah,
have gone insane.
yeah.
They've
With the
gone drunk with
terrorism
power over the
already.
past 60 years. They've gone insane.
Yeah. What's he gonna call Venezuela now?
The 51st
The
state.
51st state
Yes, we
or
did it. We'll be the
the
52nd.
coastline of America? Then America.
Nah, it'll be like the
Uh,
state
it'll
Venezuela
be
or
South
something.
USA instead of South America. It'll be South USA.
Well, think about it. Technically, Venezuela is part of the states right now.
Yeah,
That
I
it,
mean that's what he basically said. He's we are running the country now. So how it is not immediately clear who was running the country.
so is it going to be like
We've
Puerto
got
Rico,
Kelsey
like a
Rodriguez.
territory type thing, or is it going to be its own state?
I think it's going to be its own state for now, but and run by the VP, Kelsey Rodriguez. But who knows what'll happen next?
Okay.
Um, Trump quoted Rodriguez as saying, "We'll do whatever you need." And then Trump replied, she really doesn't have a choice. So
Yeah.
she's in power
Yeah.
now, but she doesn't have too much negotiation room here.
Yeah, she probably has some grizzled like CIA veteran with a fucking pistol at her head at all times, being like, "Nope, you're gonna say this, and if you don't, guess what? You're going back in the box. You want that?
Yeah,
You want that, honey?
yeah.
Please don't." Yeah, they're they're fucking monsters.
Yeah. Holy cow, it's just something like out of a Jason Bourne movie.
Oh,
That's what
CIA
it reminds
is
me of.
crazy
Yeah,
scary.
it's insane. Kane said Trump ordered he had 150 aircraft were deployed from 20 different bases on land and sea. Move forward on Friday night. That's crazy.
And they
This took
said,
several months to plan.
do you know what what did they do for the large quote unquote large scale strikes? Because I know I did see that one video, but that's all I've seen. I know there's a
Mhm.
shit ton of battleships around Venezuela, so did they use any of that ordnance to damage infrastructure, or like how many civilian casualties do we have? Is anything available right now? Because it's been 24 hours, still
Mhm.
kind of up in the air, right?
Oh, yeah. No deaths. Let's see. 7 blasts. Some people rushing into the streets. Others took to social media to just report hearing and seeing the explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Venezuela's government said civilians and military personnel died in Saturday's strikes, but did not give figures, while Trump said involved U.S. forces sustained injuries but no deaths. So,
Interesting.
civilians and military personnel on Venezuela's side did pass away on Saturday.
That
The attack
sounds like
itself
a.
lasted,
Go ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
less than 30 minutes, and it was unclear if more actions lay ahead, though Trump said in his post that the strikes were carried out successfully. So, a 30-minute operation in total. Just pedestrians running on the streets and 7 blasts from who knows where.
So let's just meld on that for a second. It took the United States military 30 minutes to topple a government and kidnap
Mhm.
a head of state and get them out of country and then have the infrastructure to be able to say we're running it now. 30
30
minutes.
minutes.
I
30
want to know
minutes.
I want to know the lead up to this operation. This is going to be crazy. They probably won't tell you everything that happened, but that sounds like a special operation where you've got like not Marines, but the very high level black ops dudes going in there with night vision, not saying a word, stabbing people,
Yeah.
putting people down with like zero silence, probably tapping Maduro on the head with the tip of their gun saying you're coming with us. Like, that's
Yeah.
probably what I would imagine. Something like Osama bin Laden, but a little bit more technical. Because if it 30
I,
minutes, that's
yeah, 30
insane.
minutes. I mean, it is insane. I forget if I mentioned this already, but we do have to have a quote from the chairman of the Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane,
Okay.
saying, yeah, it was called Operation Absolute Resolve. So it took several months to plan and did require the collaboration between almost every component of the U.S. Joint Forces,
Of course.
and intelligence agencies and law enforcement. But on that day, there were 150 aircraft from 20 different bases. So who knows if they were just there for support or carrying personnel or CIA agents or
How
who
many
knows what.
aircraft did Venezuela have before? Like, even now, how many aircraft does Venezuela even have?
It's a good question.
They just getting swarmed by F-16s constantly and fucking bombers and shit. And then you see
Yeah,
like a Black Hornet up there or some shit that's not even been released, and you're like, "What the fuck is that?"
yeah.
It
We
wasn't.
have
What time was it?
18 um around 5 o'clock p.m. I
Okay,
think
so
that's
just
EST.
nightfall, I guess. Okay. Sorry, what were
Yeah.
you gonna say?
Um, Since they have 24 F-16 fighters, but only really 18 that are actively in service
Mm.
due to maintenance issues.
So
But actually, so 18 in inventory, but 2 to 5 combat-ready jets. So not too much.
so five.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
five max.
see. So they're
Five
completely
versus
outnumbered.
150. Mm,
Trump's probably calling Maduro every day. One more day, Maduro.
yeah.
Do you want to see
Uh,
the sun, or do you want to come with me back to my villa?
Back to my island.
Yep. You'll be
That's
my sex
insane. So
slave.
all I'll take very good care of you.
I
Man.
promise, not too tight of a gimp suit. The ball gag won't be that bad, don't worry.
Oh man.
And if you
And your
want,
wife will
you
have to
can be
watch.
Bill Clinton once.
Call him Bubba.
You have to call me Bubba the rest of the time. God damn it. Oh, what has this world come to?
Right. What
This is,
world?
it's just that this whole episode has just been like flabbergasted on what's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can you guys maybe try on Carney?
Uh,
Just help. Good God. Not
that's
them, but
true.
like fucking someone. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
wonder if Cardi's had like gotten a upgrade on his um security since then. The last couple days, definitely, because Trump did try to manhandle him the first couple of weeks he was in office.
Yep. Yeah. Well, he also made
First state.
promises he couldn't really keep.
Trump or Carney?
Carney.
Oh yeah.
He said elbows
Okay.
up. I haven't seen any elbows yet. In fact, he's given
Right.
all of our fucking money over to Ukraine and business companies in the States. And then
Right.
shuttered companies here like Stellantis and others just for the shit of it. Well, actually, that was more conservative. What's his name? What's our premier's name? Doug Ford. That was actually a lot of Doug Ford's work, but he supported it. Carney supported Doug Ford. Those two love each other. Mark Carney is not a liberal, by the way. The Liberal Party does not keep your mind in, or heart and mind in their minds. They're not progressive. They are a neo-political group now. They're a fascist group that has basically taken over most of our political atmosphere and our media. So my whole point is, the man that Carney says he was when he was running for election is not the man that's in power now. It's a
Hmm.
good old bait and switch. And guess what? You're the joke end of it. They're laughing at you. For anyone who voted for Carney. That's, don't be surprised when... Yeah, don't be surprised when we keep sending money over to Ukraine and fucking to the States, because that's what you voted for.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I mean, let's look at that oil deal in Alberta. That's hasn't seen too much work yet.
There's a lot of things that are happening right now in our industries that are being sucked out of Canada. People are losing their jobs. And, Carney's not doing anything about it. In fact, he's making it worse. He's just thrown away all of our resources. Our manpower, our economy.
Budget.
Huh?
We do have that new military budget, which is quite exciting.
That needed to happen anyway.
Especially now.
That should have happened 10, 20 years ago, to be honest. Half of these deals that he's talking about now, like the pipeline across Alberta, the Alberta pipeline, the TransUnion pipeline, all of these could have been done a long time ago. But, nope.
That's true. I mean, got to give props to that. At least we're getting those deals done, finally.
Yeah, but it's a conservative in liberals' clothing, is what I'm saying. And he's a fake conservative, too. He's a banker.
Right.
He's not putting money back into our pockets in Canada's treasury. No, he's putting it in friggin' Brookfield's and his own. He's filling his pockets. I'm telling you. And just ask yourself, why is he giving away contracts and our industry to the States right now, when he should be consolidating our resources and making our economy stronger by giving jobs to Canadians that are suffering right now and can barely afford food? What? Why are you trying to pass legislation that allows companies to skirt through international laws and get people from, places where they're desperate for money, ship them over here for dirt cheap, and then let them stay? It's all good. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Okay, well, last 10 years, it hasn't been fine. This experiment has not worked out. Oh, God, it's like a banker mixed with extreme ideological views, like liberal views, like to the point where they are blinded. They can't see anything. It's rules for me and not for thee. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to go on my private jet, so I'm going to tax the shit out of you for carbon. That's what it is.
Right.
And I need money more for Brookfield because scary stuff is happening in the world, even though I'm a millionaire already and worked probably a billionaire, have ties all over the world with other billionaires. Oh, yeah. Hey, can you just throw that contract over to, this steel company down in, the States or whatever? Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I've only got, probably a year and a half before by-elections anyway. Yeah, I'll do that. Dude, we're getting stuffed.
10, 20,000 Canadians.
Yeah. Just ship them off. Just fine. Gone. Right before Christmas, too. Good luck. Hope you're good. Yeah. Merry Christmas. People who have been there for decades, 30 years.
Yeah.
There's an Algoma steelworker, their clip, maybe 5 years ago before the election when Justin Trudeau was about to start up running again. And he went to that exact factory, Algoma Steel Factory. And good on whoever this man was, but he says, are you going to keep our jobs? Are you going to keep these jobs in Canada? And he said, yes, we're going to get, 30,000 new jobs in Ontario by da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, I don't believe you. You've done nothing for me. You've done nothing for Canada, da-da-da. And he named off 4 really good reasons. I can't remember what they were. And Justin Trudeau basically, he's like, no, well, the reason we're doing this is because of ecological damage and da-da-da-da-da. And, we're here for Canadian workers, and we're not going to let your jobs go to the States. Exactly what happened a year or 2 years later with Carney. They just shove it in they're laughing in it's in your face. I don't know when people are going to get pissed off enough in Canada I don't know. Maybe it's just our rose-colored glasses outlook for Canada, but they'll step in shit and be like, "Oh, I'll just clean that off." No. Why is the shit there in the first place?
Right. Who put it there?
Who took a
left it there
shit
for so long?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why is it moldy? Why is it like there's no smell to it anymore? You just oh god. Anyway.
It's all dried up.
Oh god, it fucking pisses me off. Anyway, we've hit an hour. I need to eat dinner.
We go on much longer about the economy, but that's a story for our next podcast.
Yep.
And next week, every day brings new news
That's
here in North America.
That is true. But before we end this, Martin, I have a riddle for you.
Oh, I like riddles.
The more there is of me, the less you see me. What am I? The more there is of me, the less you see me. What am I? This was hard.
Your income with your tax brackets.
For the record, I pay my taxes. Not. No, I'm darkness.
Darkness. I was gonna say
I
that.
don't know, it's a hard one. It's not. You want to do another one? You want another one?
I was gonna say sure. I was gonna say nothing. Like there's that old quote that's like, "What do rich people need? Poor people have God fears and something else." And that's about it. Those three things, and the answer is nothing.
That is a good one. This one's good too. What is pronounced like one letter, spelled with 3 letters, and most people have 2 of them?
That's an easy one.
What is it,
man?
That's
right. Twitching right now.
Well, thank you guys for watching Mindharbour episode 22. What a crazy episode. Sorry for us just getting angry at Canada. We didn't even get angry at the States capturing Maduro as much as we did at our Canadian politics right now. But please excuse us and have a wonderful rest of your week, guys, and Happy New Year. Have a good
Happy
2026. Hope you guys... Yeah. Peace.
Peace out.
We interrupt this broadcast to say subscribe to Mindharbour Podcast on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube, and also Patreon. So please do so now. Goodbye.